Well, the cause of a house fire on Washington Street under investigation tonight. The house caught fire last night, but is vacant. IFD says this is a common problem they run into, especially as we head into the colder months. News 8's Sierra Hignite joins us now live to explain. Sierra, good evening to you.
Good evening, Phil. Yeah, the house you see behind me, this is not the only house, even within the last couple of weeks, that's been vacant and caught fire. Now, in this house, squatters were known to come in and out of the home, though no one was injured in the fire. IFD says that they anticipate quite a few more calls like this as this wintry weather continues.
Now this weather's come in, gosh, like a lion. It is here, it is cold, and I anticipate there are people trying to find shelter as we speak.
Just so many variables when you're outside, and if it gets down into the freezing temperatures.
Just within the last few weeks, multiple vacant houses and buildings around Indianapolis have caught fire, all with reports of squatters coming in and out.
A lot of times people are trying to get into these structures to stay warm. They're not intentionally setting the structure on fire.
Though sometimes fires like this are labeled arson, Wright says it's a common issue they deal with, and it's often a result of people just trying to get warm.
Most of the time they're entering these structures because they're cold, they're trying to stay warm, they're lighting available combustibles on fire, meaning a pile of clothes or a discarded mattress, even a stairwell. They're lighting whatever they can find inside the structure to stay warm.
Places like Wheeler Mission hope to serve as a resource for people seeking shelter this winter rather than them turning to a vacant home.
We don't charge anything, it's free, and as long as they have some form of ID, we're just happy to bring them into the shelter and get them food, clothing, and shelter.
Not only is this dangerous for the people inside the home, but for first responders too.
It's dangerous for us as firefighters to enter those structures because typically those structures are not maintained. We don't know what's been happening inside the structure.
Wheeler Mission says they're lifting most of their requirements as we head into winter in hopes of preventing things like this from happening.
We're willing to take whoever to come in and just begin to help them to work through their issues.
When these fires happen in vacant structures, it also puts at risk the people that live around the area and the other structures in the area. That's why police say if you see any illegal activity happening at a vacant home or a vacant structure, you're encouraged to call police immediately. Live in Indianapolis, I'm Sierra Hignite, Wish TV News 8.